Obama and Michelle are depicted as gorillas or something like that, right? Yeah, I don't like that. It has nothing to do with what policies I vote for. See, y'all idolize politicians as if they're like celebrities or something like that. Y'all worship them. That's why y'all get emotionally conflicted, because you invest your emotions into another being, another person, another flawed human being, thinking that they're going to save you. And then when it turns out they don't save you, when it turns out they're evil just like the rest of them, now you want to cry. But if you invested yourself in what's on paper, something that you can hold someone accountable to, something that you can actually put down that's actually concrete, the black and white ink, not the black and white skin. I just have one question before we start this. Are we trolling? Are we trolling? I hope not. I'm not going to lie. I hope we're not trolling. I hope we're not trolling because I don't want to troll. I'm not in a trolling mood. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I don't feel like watching Tom troll right now. So I'm putting that out there, hoping he doesn't troll. Honestly. But let's get into it, man. Pray for the left.
They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him.
Facts.
They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains.
Okay.
They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police, taking illegals to prison. They got rainbows on their bedroom walls, and they swear to God that men can be women. They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news. They heard that Trump's a fascist. They swear it's
hey, this kind of a bop.
Fire to Minnesota. We smell the fumes. They say that guns are dangerous. Guess they're the proof. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a
MAGA
meme
hat.
of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said.
We're not trolling?
We deserve it when we're dead.
Facts.
When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left.
Woo!
Praying for
What you holding, my boy? What you holding? Hold on, Tom. You got your Bible. I got my Bible, dog. It look like we got the same Bible too. Oh, you got your Bible. I got my Bible. That's what I like to see, Tom. Hold that Bible close to you, brother. Hold that Bible close to you. Hold it close, bro. Hold it close. Run that shit back.
They always said that Charlie Kirk
Was a Nazi.
then they celebrated
After they killed him. You know what I like about this? It reminds me of there's a man in the sky looking over me and you. And I've said it many times. That's my favorite Tom song ever. It's just my favorite Tom song ever. It is. I'm not going to front. And I like that bag. I like him in that singing bag. Yeah, I like it. And this is kind of similar. It makes me feel, I think he had an acoustic guitar in that other one, but now he got an electric guitar. But anyways, yeah, run it back.
They always said that
Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. That's a fact.
They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains.
Lies.
They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police, taking illegals to prison.
Like, what are we doing?
They got rainbows on their bedroom
Walls.
walls, and they swear to God that
Men can be women.
They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news.
Hey.
They heard that Trump's a fascist. They swear it's true.
I like this about.
Minnesota. We smell the fumes. They say that guns are dangerous. Guess they're the proof. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left.
The crazy thing is, it's not really. It's really not about. Now, like, there's parties, right? There's Democratic parties and there's Republican parties. I would never align myself with either party because, first of all, I don't trust y'all. It's real simple. For me, son, it's real simple. What are you putting in? I don't care about black and white when it comes to race and all these propaganda wars that they be doing. I don't care about black and white skin. I don't care about it because I don't believe y'all anyways. I care about black and white ink. What are you putting on paper as a policy that's going to either hurt or help my community and Americans as a whole? actually the community is secondary. What comes first is what's fair, what's broad, what's general for all Americans. After we take care of all Americans, we can come back, double back, and put a little extra foot in for those who really need help in those poverty-stricken neighborhoods. But let's make a playing field for everyone, which is in place right now, I believe, and double back and help out those who need a little extra help. I don't see what the problem is right there. And I feel like Trump has put so many policies in place. The thing is, the people who are arguing, they argue over propaganda. They argue over things that are just emotional and culturally just disrupt. That's all they argue about. It's cultural things. Not realize this is all just a cult. They're in a cult. They're in a cult. I tell them all the time, they're in a cult. So when people come out crying about Trump, it's just like, bro, if he's racist, so what, dude? Like, I don't care. I don't care. Because what do you think that means? I'm supposed to vote Democrat now because Trump is racist? Let's say you can prove Trump is racist. Am I supposed to vote Democrat now? Are you saying that Biden isn't racist? Is that what you're saying? Like, is that why I should jump ship back to the Democrat plantation because Biden isn't a racist? And that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Like, Biden has the history. The Democrat Party have historical history on saying racist ish. Like, no, you know what's crazy about the whole Trump thing is, like, they want to get you on misogyny. They want to get you on rudeness. They want to get you on the fact that he's an asshole and he speaks bluntly and whatever the case may be. They want to persuade you with that. Like, is that all you got? Are we talking about character now and morale? Is that what we're talking about? Because the Democrats are on film saying racist ish. Biden has said racist ish. He's called you all predators. He don't want his kids. He don't want his family living in the same neighborhood as yours. He don't want his kids going to school with yours. He said things bluntly out racist, stuff that you don't have Trump on record saying. Like, you can say he says misogynistic things or whatever, but where is it? Like, where is I've looked for it already before I even jumped ship. I've already looked for it before I even became a conservative. I've already looked for it. There's nothing online that exists with Trump saying something racist. There's way more evidence that he's not a racist. There's way more historical data that proves how much he's actually helped black people or the black communities before presidency and within presidency. There's no record data of Biden doing anything for black people. There's way more record data of Biden saying racist-ish, right? Also, just think about what he said to Charlemagne. Imagine Trump has said that. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's like, and now we got the new thing. Now we got the thing with the post that just came out, right? Where Obama and Michelle are depicted as gorillas or something like that, right? Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't, no, trust me. I don't like that, but it has nothing to do with what policies I vote for. See, y'all idolize politicians as if they're like celebrities or something like that. And you shouldn't even be idolizing celebrities, but y'all worship them. That's your problem. That's why y'all get emotionally conflicted, because you invest yourself, you invest your emotions into another being, another person, another flawed human being, thinking that they're going to save you. And then when it turns out they don't save you, when it turns out they're evil just like the rest of them, now you want to cry. But if you invested yourself in what's on paper, something that you can hold someone accountable to, something that you can actually put down that's actually concrete, the black and white ink, not the black and white skin. Once you do that, then you know what? Then you're able to get all riled up when things don't turn out your way, when they don't say what they said they were going to do. And that's what we should be fighting over. What they said they're going to do and whether they did it or not. But no, you're more worried about you're more worried about the race wars, the propaganda. That's what you're more worried about. That's why you're so emotionally disrupt. That's why you're so all wacky and you say crazy things online, wishing death on people. Like, and we're not talking about protecting an entire party. Like, I'm not here to protect the Republican Party. I'm not a Republican, first of all. So I'm not here to protect the Republican Party. I'm talking about the majority and what the consensus are. The majority of the people on the left I just feel like they're just evil, honestly. And I feel like there are some good people over there too. You know what I'm saying? I can name a few. I really feel like there's some good folks over there. Very small amount, but on the right, I think there's a majority of people who are just not willing. Then it's like Malcolm said, bro. They're just not willing to bend for you. They're not willing to do you any extra favors. Like, they're not really willing to bow down to you, because that's what the community does, right? The black community demands, right? Disrespectfully demands ridiculous amounts of things. Just like, come on. Like, y'all, for the most part, y'all are disrespectful. Y'all are disrespectful, especially when it comes to like, and I'm talking about y'all as in addressing, a certain party, certain form of government. Y'all are disrespectful about it. Y'all demand things. Y'all disrespect someone who's in position who could help you, and then you get mad when they don't help you. Like, that's really the difference. The difference is the Democrats, they respond to everything you're saying. They respond to you emotionally. They give you empty promises. They cater to your needs with their mouths, not with the ink. Not with the ink. They don't put anything in place that actually helps you, but they cater to you. They give you the attention, and you feel like, oh, okay, I can trust this person. You feel like you're being served. You feel like someone cares about you, when really they don't. They don't care about you, and that's just what it is. They don't care about you not because of what they say, not because of who they are, not because of what they do. They don't care about you because they don't put anything in black and white ink that actually helps you. That's what I'm talking about. We're talking about policies, dog. We're talking about policies. And the problem is these people don't even know policies. I'm ranting. I'm going way too far. But these people don't know policies. They never read a policy in their life. You see people putting stuff on their stories, being emotionally disrupt, complaining, crying, screaming, racism, fascism, all this stuff. They've never actually read a policy before. They don't even know what the policies do. They really don't. I hate to say it, but that's how dumb they are. Like, they don't even read the policy. And I got to say dumb because they don't even care to read it. It's not like they're misguided, or they're definitely misguided, but it's not like that's what they're relying on. It's just the fact that they don't even try to even look up what's being affected, who's being affected by what, by who. They don't even look that up. They don't care about that. All they care about is being favored, given freaking, all they care about is receiving favors, being spoken to nicely, and being lied to. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. Played.
Praying for the left. They keep saying that ICE are the Nazis, so they're buying guns and tracking positions. Go tell the parents of the kids who were killed. Illegal immigrants are really the victims.
Wild.
They say America ain't safe if you're black or trans or gay. I think it's way more dangerous to be a Christian. Y'all started acting different back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. They're scrolling through their TikToks, Antifa clips. They say that Trump is Hitler. They're mad they missed. They think that how they feel is how it is. And conservatives are evil. We shouldn't live. They'll shoot that red hat off your head. Then make a meme of your life.
I don't think he's trolling. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think he's pretty exhausted. I think he's tired. Because he could have easily trolled on this one. I don't think he's trolling. I don't think he's trolling. I don't think he's trolling.
Y'all started acting different back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. They're scrolling through their TikToks, Antifa clips. They say that Trump is Hitler. They're mad they missed. They think that how they feel is how it is, and conservatives are evil. We shouldn't live. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath.
This is what you see, though. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff you see from actual Democrat leaders within the culture, right? Let's just call it a culture. You actually see this type of evil-ish, and you see it on the right as well, from people who are just out there spread, because everybody spreads propaganda, you know what I'm saying? So there's people out there spreading evil things on the right as well. Like, they're not to be, but what I'm talking about, there's on the left, there's actual people in power out there being violent, spreading violence, like trying to they're inciting riots, telling people to go out there and fight. What are you doing? You had the homegirl I think she was running for congresswoman, that black chick who attacked that Latina not Congress lady, but that conservative, right? She was a Congress lady. She looked like just some regular ghetto ass chick that was just in the streets acting wild, cussing up a storm, threatening homegirl, put hands on her, was trying to get violent with her. You would just think like, oh, it's just some crazy liberal lady. But nah, that lady was running for Congress. Like, what? These are the type of people they want to put in power. And then other people, other Democratic politicians, they empower that. They cheer for that type of behavior. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff you don't really see on the right. Like, and if it is, show me, send me a clip. You don't see that kind of behavior. This is like behavior is what I'm talking about. Like, when it comes to outside of the numbers, outside of the policies that y'all don't read anyways, like outside of that, if y'all just want to have a cultural conversation, because y'all are just hell of emotional, you want to have an emotional cultural conversation, okay, behavior. Look how y'all behave. Like, Look how y'all behave. Look what happened when Charlie died. Look how conservatives behaved after he died. Somebody who was a stand-up citizen, a real Christian, somebody who did not speak divisive language, spoke unifying language. You wouldn't know because you never actually watched anything in its full context. They still can't find. I asked people to send me I was asking people around the time Charlie died. I was like, send me a clip right now where Charlie said something racist. I'm still waiting. I said, send me a clip where Trump said something racist, where Trump really literally said something about black people. Send me a clip. They can't find one. All they do is watch splice up things that actual CNN actually, like CNN literally spliced up a scene. Everything, the thing that turned everything bad was the January 6th. That's when the hate for Trump escalated, because CNN took 2 clips, spliced it that was literally an hour apart from each other, 2 different scenes that Trump said, and made it one scene. They literally intentionally deceived you, and you fell for it. And y'all haven't recovered since then. Y'all have not recovered since January 6th, dog. 2020. Y'all haven't recovered since then. And y'all not real stand-up citizens either, because y'all can't even take accountability for it that you were wrong for that. Y'all can't even do that. Y'all can't even do it because you can't go back on your word. You'd rather die on that hill. And that's the sad part. But yeah, these people claim people are racist, Nazis. Like, what are you, based on what, dog? Based on what claims? Send me a clip of someone saying something as vile as you're saying that they are, right? They're racist, so it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard to find one then, because the policies say otherwise. The policies that are actually in place say otherwise. So unless y'all want to talk about policies, I'm down for that. But if you want to talk about just cultural shifts and all that, y'all losing that as well. Because it's just demonic. Honestly, I just feel like they all demons. To be honest, It's hard. Like. And he's saying pray for the left. He's saying pray for your enemies. That's scripture. You feel me? I align myself where my traditional values are. If I'm a conservative Christian, how the hell am I gonna align myself with any type of Democrat? Look at the policies I put in place. Look what Obama did when he came in. Right? He just came through and helped out the alphabet community and got the hell up out of there. He ain't did nothing for black people at all. Nothing for his community. Nothing. He did nothing, actually, dog. He did nothing. And it's just like, bro, and y'all idolize these people just simply because of how they look. Godfrey just posted the other day, a comedian, I forgot the comedian's name, but he's Filipino. And he was like, you're Filipino, man. How can you support Trump? It's like, why are y'all identifying your race with political parties? That's how brainwashed you are. But that's how I'm gonna have these Negroes voting Democrat for the next 100 years. Who said that? They wouldn't know. They don't read stuff like that. But the black community's closest threat is themselves, because no one kills us like we do. But the black community's worst enemy is the white liberal. Who said that? They wouldn't know. They don't care. They don't know nothing about no Fred Hampton. They claim to love Malcolm, but they don't read Malcolm. They don't know. They never read his book. They don't. These guys don't. They're all phonies, bro. They're all phonies. It's hard to respect them, honestly. But can we pray for them? Yes, we definitely can pray for them.
'Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead. But
outside of that, the song's about.
Still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said. They say we deserve it when we're dead.
These are facts.
When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Scratching swastikas and Teslas ain't gonna change a thing. You can burn our cities down, but we'll just make them great again. Oh, they hate us cause they say that we are full of hate. They wanna kill all the police trying to keep them safe. They'll shoot that badge of yours right off your chest. They want a civil war. Pray for the left.
It's crazy because like they're so angry and so emotionally charged that like they want to kill you. If they could kill you, they would. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it. But what I'm saying is like if they could kill you for your opinion and get away with it, if they knew for a fact they can kill you and get away with it, they would. They would. And most conservatives just enjoy. You ever watch these debates online? Like liberals never win the debates. Like that's got to tell y'all something. Like just watch them. Go watch Jubilee. Go watch, 20 liberals versus one conservative. Just watch how easily they are destroyed. It's like embarrassing. Like it's embarrassing to align yourself with that mentality, honestly, dog. It really is, because it's like they don't win any debates ever. Like they're not smart. You watch the news, you ever watch CNN? They got that one conservative dude on there, and he every day he's just he loves it. He must love his job. He goes there and he deals with low level intelligence and just destroys them. Every time. It's so easy. It's so easy to disarm a liberal minded person. Like, it's so easy because they're nothing's based on facts, and they use a lot of hyperbole. Like, they just, it's embarrassing, bro. It's like watching Christians, no shade to Muslims, but it's like watching Christian debates versus a Muslim. And then you find out, like, just watching it, like, do you guys know how many Muslims, like, there's videos online. I watch a lot of these Christian debates versus Muslims, and like, dog, every time I watch a good faith Muslim debate a Christian, they turn Christian. Once the Quran is exposed, the internet is the worst thing that's ever happened to the Quran. It's bad. It's bad what's happening out there. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but yeah, like, it reminds me of the left versus right. It reminds me of the conservative versus liberal debate. It reminds me of the Republican versus Democrat debate, the Christian versus Muslim debate. They kind of remind me of each other, because Muslims can't win no debates. They can't win no debates. It's bad out there. Liberals can't win no debates. And I don't think the people who are out here that are so misguided, I don't think they watch these things, because that's too informative. They like reading books with pictures and colors in it. Like, that's what they don't read, just books with just words. Like, that's just too many words for them on a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? It confuses them. They don't have the memory to remember all of it. It's in and then it's out. You feel me? Like, that's what I truly feel. I feel like that's why. It's too informative. It's too much reading. It's too much work. They have a job, and they got a love life, and they got kids and all this stuff. They're distracted already with life, so they're not able to do all of that and then watch all the gossip that they love to watch, because they love the negativity, and then also make time for actual positive, informative information to enter their brain and then stay there. No, they're not. There's not enough memory room up there. They need to buy more data. They need to buy more storage space or something like that. They need to pay monthly. It's $2.99 a month. They need to get more storage up there. I don't know. Figure it out. Talk to God.
They'll shoot that red hat off your head.
And I like the fact that Tom, also Adam too, they never claimed MAGA. You don't see them wearing MAGA hats. I think that's important. I think that's important, because like, you ain't never gonna catch me wearing no MAGA hat. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of MAGA people. A lot of them hella cool. A lot of them hella nice. They got a bad reputation. Not a bad reputation. I think they just, the media just, brainwashed everybody to think these people are racist. Like, check out what happened recently with the Trump thing, with the whole Michelle and Obama and all that. Look how people respond under that. Bro, there's people out here just, and this, you will never see this on the left. There's people out here with conservative platforms calling it out. They're not going for it. They're like, nah, this was terrible move. This was disgusting. Like, but it doesn't change the fact that we still got to vote policy based, not politician based. That's not going to change. That's not going to change. It's not going to change for me. It's not going to change for most conservatives. But we're not about to be out here putting on a red cap. You feel me? While this dude is posting, like, I don't care if Trump didn't post it. It's his fault. It's his fault. You hired the wrong people who are looking over this stuff. Yeah, they didn't come out taking accountability for it. We ain't see no apologies for it. So yeah, a lot of people on the right, we're not capping for that. You feel me? A lot of conservatives are not capping for that. We're not capping for that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter though. That also doesn't matter. That's just propaganda. That's just distraction. That's just trying to knock you off what you already know what's more important. That's not priority to me. It's like, if you showed me a video right now where all the politicians are racist, what are we going to do? We still got to vote, fool. We still got to vote for the policies that are best for us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're all racist. What does that have to do with anything? I want to know what's in ink. What's in ink? Oh, okay, this policy, this can help us. Okay, okay, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's how you vote. That's how I vote.
That make a meme of your last breath, 'cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead, when we're shot in the neck.
And also, we're talking about me anyways. I go off things that are definitive. I go off things that are definite. Like, have I ever heard Biden say anything racist? Hell yeah, I have. Matt, you could just look it up on YouTube. The historic events of how many times this dude says something racist. Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all back in. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff he said. Or alluded to that was just like, you know what I'm saying? My point is, had he posted something like that, I'd be even more mad. I'd be more mad because I'd be like, oh yeah, you trying to spit in our face now. Like, you done said mad racist ish. You done mad racist ish. You didn't put a hell of an abundance of policies that hurt my community. And now you out here, taunting us and making fun. Like, yeah, Now, Trump doesn't have a history of that. As bad as the liberals want to believe he does. He doesn't have a history of being racist, saying racist remarks, treating black people a certain way. No, he actually has a history of the opposite, helping black people, helping black community, helping the black colleges, making historical runs, low income poverty. Like he done a lot already. To be honest, he done a lot already in black and white, in ink, y'all. Not on TV. The ish that y'all watch, in ink. So if when something like that happens with Trump, and let's say he says. Because if you watch it, it's a screen recorded video, right? I've watched this video 100 times already. So it's a screen recorded video, meaning it just, after it plays, it just reruns again. And for that 1 second or whatever, it plays that clip, right? I think it's sloppy. I think it's disgusting. I think it's like, yo, who put that out? I think Trump should have just came out and was like, whoever it was, you know what I'm saying? Fire that person, put them on blast or whatever the case may be, and whatever, right? Like show accountability for it. That would have like cleaned it. Honestly, that would have just cleaned it all up because like, do I think Trump would do, like, why come out and say you're not a racist? Why come out and do all this ish for this community, right? That you don't care about apparently, right? That you hate apparently. So why do all of this for them and then put out a clip like that intentionally? Like the evidence says that that's not his character. So why would I just believe that? You feel me? So I can let it slide as far as like whether I believe he did that intentionally himself to be racist, to be funny or whatever. Like he thought that was funny. Like he didn't, like who would not know that's a bad move? Who would not know? A racist wouldn't even do that. A racist would know that's not a bad move. So whether somebody tried to sabotage him or not, or somebody else posted that, somebody thought they were slick, or somebody really, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. Somebody made a mistake, and yeah, that 1 second clip slipped in there, and whatever the case may be. I'm not buying that. But let's say that is the case. It doesn't really change anything. It doesn't change anything. Like, because I don't care about these people's. I'm not here to believe they're morally sound. I'm not here to believe that. I'm here to read the facts, read the policies, and put them in place, and I'll vote according to that. So they can all come out and say they're racist. They can all. I still got to go vote. I still got to go vote. I got to make sure them policies are in my community or that are just fair. I'm still going to do that. But yeah. Anyways, that's my rant.
With our last breath, we'll still
pray for the left.
Praying for the left.
Nah, run that back though. We're gonna play that one more time. Let's go.
They always said that Charlie Kirk
was a Nazi.
Then they celebrated
after they killed him. Facts.
They tried to tell us the Black Lives
Matter
and that white people have
always been villains.
They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police taking illegals to
prison.
They got rainbows on their
bedroom walls, and they swear that man can be women.
They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news. They heard that Trump's a fascist. They swear it's true. They set fire to Minnesota. We smell the fumes. They say that guns are dangerous.
Guess they're the proof. They'll take that red hat off your head,
then make a meme
of your last name. My last name.
You're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll
still pray for the left.
They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when
you see it. There's a lot of we. There's a lot of we. So he's claiming his side. You know what I'm saying? He's claiming his side. He's just not forming an alliance to a party. You feel me? Like he's not stating he's a Republican. He's just stating he's a conservative. What is much of what I do. Like I know that I'm conservative because of my traditional values. Just being a Christian alone, you're gonna find yourself in conservative circles. Like that's just what it is, right? Now within those circles, there's gonna be extremists. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the hood and hanging out with your boys, right? This is the same. Look, listen to this analogy. This is the same exact thing. I can go growing up in my neighborhood. Right, people on this block, we're all from the same side. Most of the people on this side are from the same gang or whatever. Now we got Troy over here, who's a hella laid back dude, smokes weed, whatever, cool, laid back. He don't start no trouble, but he's always down to ride, right? Always strapped, dangerous dude, but he never looks for trouble. He's a peacemaker, very funny guy. Okay, that's Troy, right? Troy is still a blood though, right? And then we got his brother Marcus, who is a wild. Like we don't know what he's gonna do that day. He's a wild card. You go to the store with him, you might go inside the store and come back out. He's beating the crap out of somebody on the ground, or he's robbing somebody or something crazy like that. So you got Marcus, right? Boom. And then you got a couple other guys there who are just moderately in the middle. Some are just funny, some are just comedians, some are whatever, right? Everybody has different things. Me hanging out with them or feeling comfortable around them, even though I don't agree with their decisions or the things they do, right? Some of them, like my boy, I'm not gonna say his name, but I had a friend of mine who hated white people, dog. Just hated white people. Like just felt all of them were racist. Meanwhile, mind you, he's never really had a racist encounter before. So he's just been indoctrinated with this mentality, pretty much. Watching too many movies and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but he hated white people. And he swore they were all racist. Meanwhile, he was an active criminal, making criminal decisions every day, in and out of jail. And he thinks the cops are harassing him because they're racist. I'm like, bro, you're an active criminal that they're aware of. They know you sell crack cocaine, and they know you're always into ish, and they know you're in a gang. Like, you're gonna call that racism because they're following your ass? They want to know everywhere you're at. I call that safety protocol. Yeah, but anyways, but just because I'm comfortable around him, right, and I'm comfortable around all the other people, it doesn't mean I am them, right? But what happens is you are who you hang out with. So what happens? You got to remove yourself from certain circles. You have to. So that's why when you align yourself, committed to a party, which is a gang, right? I was never part of that gang. I was just around that gang because they lived around me and I knew them, or whatever the case may be. I grew up with them, right? So that's one way. But I'm not aligned with them as far as like going out there and committing criminal activities with them, or riding with them and doing this and that, or claiming this and that, or taking pictures doing this and that, or wearing the flags that they're wearing. No, I never did that. So no, I'm not MAGA. I don't wear the hat. I don't claim to be Republican. No. But am I comfortable around them? Yeah, I'm comfortable around them because they show me respect. Simple as that. It's simple. Now, some of them might be racist, right? Some of them might be actual racist. Some of them are extremists because there's extremists on both sides. So some of them might be extremists, right? Some of them might be, and that doesn't mean I'm that, though. That doesn't mean I'm that. It's just when I'm around, they don't behave that way. They don't talk like that. They show me respect. And for the most part, though, they're all cool people. That's the other thing. So that's the other thing. Even when I'm in the hood, I'm hanging out with my friends, it's because most of them are cool, and there's always one or two wild cards that you got to be careful. You got to keep your eye on. You got to keep them in check or whatever. And that's just that. It's really not that deep. And I could do the same thing on the left, because guess what? When I go back home to New York, they're mostly liberal, but I'm still able to function around them. I'm not distorted. I got some friends who I can't have conversations with because they're so emotionally charged. They can't even have logical conversations. They're too emotionally charged. And it is what it is. I don't feel weird hanging around them, though. I don't. You feel me? I just don't align with their decisions and their ideologies. Simple as that. But anyways, we still got to pray for them, though.
We're dead when we're shot in the neck with our last breath. We'll still pray for the left. Praying for the left. They keep saying that ICE are the Nazis, so they're buying guns and tracking positions.
It's crazy.
Go tell the parents of the kids who were killed. Illegal immigrants are really the victims.
Try that.
Say America ain't safe if you're black or trans or gay. I think it's way more dangerous
to be a Christian. Talk about it!
Y'all started acting different back when
Anthony Fauci
made you keep the ones you love
at a distance.
They're scrolling
from their TikToks,
Antifa clips. They say that Trump is Hitler. They're mad they missed.
They
think how they feel is how it is, and conservatives are evil. We shouldn't live.
They'll shoot that red hat off your head.
Then make a meme
of your last breath. Well, you know what's not on the news, though? Like, you know what's not on the news? These people are attacking agents, federal officers. They think, first of all, they think everybody's an ICE agent. Some people are just officers. Some people are just criminal investigators. Some people are just cops. Some people are just, whatever, right? There's many different types of law enforcement. If you pull up in an unmarked vehicle, they're just gonna treat you like you're ICE. It's crazy. Harass you. You see the one recently that was calling those black agents the N-words with the hard ER. They say, "You're next, N-word, you're next," with the hard ER. That stuff ain't on the news. I ain't see CNN. I've looked for it. CNN ain't post about it. No left media has mentioned it. Not even no left Instagram personalities. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's posting it. Nobody's spreading it. Even though it's happened 3 times already. They've been black ICE agents are called house Negroes with the hard ER, and just being called the N-words with the hard ER, saying you're next. Sounds a lot like Biden when he said, "You vote for Trump, they're gonna put y'all back in chains." And he smiled with that evil grin and laughed like that was something funny. If you don't know to vote for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Like, dog, he looked you dead in the face. No challenge. Charlamagne gave him no challenge. And guess what? None of y'all talk about it. Y'all don't bring that up. When y'all over here calling Trump racist, y'all don't bring that up. Why not? Why don't y'all talk about it? It's funny.
Not like them, so they want you dead, but we still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said. They say we deserve it when we're dead.
At the end of the day, though, this is a nice song, though. Like, just like rhythmically, I like the beat, I like the guitar. You know what I'm saying? I like to say. It kind of reminds me of "There's a Man in the Sky" or "Till I'm a Ghost." The song he did for his girl. Yeah, those are my two favorite songs.
When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Scratching swastikas and Teslas ain't gonna change a thing. You can burn our cities down, but we'll just make them great again. Oh, they hate us cause they say that we are full of hate. They wanna kill all the police trying to keep them safe. They'll shoot that badge of yours right off your chest.
He's got a nice voice, bro. He does.
They want a civil war. Pray for the left. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead.
I was just having a conversation about Time and his trolling political music. And I was talking to another artist, actually, and I won't say who, but we were discussing the fact that he was telling me how he just doesn't really like the political stuff, but he likes Time, respects Time and all that. He's talented, but he doesn't like the political stuff. He's like, even though I agree with 99% of what he talks about, I just don't like hearing about it. I think he just maybe doesn't like the way Time puts it, but I said, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the trolling stuff. It's funny sometimes, but at the end of the day, I like when he talks the political stuff and when he's serious about it. Like right here, he hasn't cracked one smile. He hasn't said one joke. He wasn't trolling. And what's the message? Pray for the left. Imagine somebody on the left making a song like this. They wouldn't. Kill the right. Like they wouldn't do it. They don't have it in their heart. It doesn't exist. That space in their heart does not exist. Their hearts are so black. It's like they can't even fathom making a song about pray for the right. You know what would happen? Everybody around them would disown them for even making a song like that. Look what happened to Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll goes on stage, praises Jesus Christ, does all this, right? And he's a known right winger. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he's a Republican or anything like that, but he's definitely a conservative right winger. Most of his friends, close friends, are mostly conservative right wingers. But he goes to the Grammys, murders it, kills it, right? Wins all these awards. Gives all praise to Jesus Christ, right? Says Jesus Christ doesn't belong to any party. You can't own Jesus Christ, which is crazy because does the left even claim to own Jesus Christ? Do they even mention Jesus Christ? No, the right does. So that was actually somewhat of a shot at, not at the right, but at just political parties, period. Like, y'all don't own Jesus Christ. You feel me? He's centered in the middle on that cross. So it's interesting that what did the left do? Completely bash him to smithereens. It's really a war, because it's not really a war. It's not even like they think it's because they hate Trump. It's because they really just hate they hate Christ. That's all. They hate Jesus Christ. That's what it is. That's what it really comes down to. That's where the hate fuels from. Trump is just a target. So Trump is the target for that, right? For that hate. He's the target for that. He's the fuel for that hate. But they hate Jesus Christ. That's what it really is, though. That's why it infuriated them so much. And guess what? Right after that, did the right have anything to say to Jelly Roll? No. They still embraced him. He's going on tour with Kid Rock and all these other guys. So, like, you can say what you want, but, like, this is what y'all do when somebody does anything that's outside of your cultural realms of rules. Y'all disown them. Y'all spit on them. Y'all disgrace them. Y'all do all this. And then the general consensus on the right, if that happens on the right, you don't get that kind of backlash. You don't get that kind of hate. You don't get that kind of, you turned on your people. Like, you notice how the right don't even claim a race. They don't even claim a people. I'm talking about the majority. I'm not talking about the outlier extremists. I ain't talking about the Nick Fuenteses and stuff like that. I ain't talking about dumb dudes like that. I'm talking about people who actually are in power or have this, Instagram personalities who have followers. Like, they don't claim a race. It's not like, oh, you're turning your back on your own ethnicity. They don't do that. And that's your problem. But y'all can't see through that. But anyways.
When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Praying for the left.
Shout out Nova Rockefeller with the production on the visuals, man. Real clean, real clean. Shout out to Nova and Tom for winning at the GOAT Awards, man. We gotta. I'm making this cool little post for everybody for all the winners. I'm gonna be posting tomorrow, but yeah, man. Shout out to all the winners, man. Tom and Nova came through with the duo award, Shout out to them, bro. Pray for the Left, man. I like it. I like the musical instrumentation. I like the guitar. I like guitar singing time. So yeah, I mean, I'm with it. I'm here for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Make sure y'all hype me up, dog. Make sure y'all hype me up. I caught a strike recently on my channel, which is kind of crazy. I was reacting to Ren, and I don't know, I got caught a strike, which is crazy because Ren like let you monetize, but when you go live and react to Ren, it's like it was an old live. I didn't see it, so I wasn't able to remove it, and because I didn't catch on to it in my emails, when you don't respond, they just hit you with the strike. So I caught a strike. So as of right now, YouTube is kind of like, yeah, they're kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of like drowning out my channel, but we're gonna do what we gotta do. We still gonna come through, be consistent, do what we gotta do. You feel me? But anyways, we out.